Hello, thank you for coming over to my channel, Career Tech Explorer. Today, I want to present to you a fantastic content that is of very high level of use and usefulness to teachers, lecturers, teachers at secondary school level who have a very high number of students or testees to grapple with. Today, in this content, I want to show you how you can score 1,000 candidates or testees within 15 minutes on a multiple choice test. That is, how to score 1,000 testees who have taken a multiple choice test within 15 minutes. This video is very fantastic, it's very wonderful. I promise that it's going to be a very beautiful one for you. And please, if you have enjoyed or you have taken something away from this video, do not hesitate to please subscribe to my channel, and as well as share this content with your friends and colleagues that you believe will also benefit from it. Thank you very much, and let us dive right in.
All right, so before you is the question paper that the kids get to take in this particular examination situation, and you saw that there were at least 18 questions, and these on the screen now are the keys. That's the correct answers for each of the questions. Now, never mind that there was a typo on the question paper. We're going to just assume everything is correct and then deal with the situation as we have it. Now, let us go over to the actual test and see what we have. Now, this is the test. Let's prepare the template. Preparing the template will mean that we ourselves will need to identify what options are the correct option. Number 1 is given, number 2 is given, number 3. Each of them we mark out either with a pen or a pencil the correct response for each, and then go through the questions one by one. As you can see, we are marking them all out so that we will prepare our templates accordingly, which is not so much of a big deal. So let's just be patient as we go through each and every one of them, marking them out with a pencil or a pen. Now in this case I'm using a pen. Now, having done that, the next thing we need to do is to get a very sharp razor blade. I am using a surgical blade, and then cut out the letter for each, the correct option for each question. Number 1, I've just cut out the correct option, and this is what we're going to do for each of them. So this is how you prepare your template. Get the exact question paper of the same size that was produced from the same printer or photocopier, as the case may be. This is so that when you fit them on top of each other, there wouldn't be a problem of alignment. So then identify each of the correct options and get a very sharp razor blade, and then cut out the correct option for each question number. This is what I'm doing here, as this will help you to be able to see through when you place this template on top of another question. Now, what happens there is that when a student or an examination test or examination candidate or testee or test taker, because these are the different names that we have for them, if he or she shades that particular option, placing this template on top of it will show to you that he or she has selected that option, especially that they need to stick to the instructions given, because in my instruction in this test, I directed the students to shade the correct option, or at least what they think the correct option is, in a particular format, and that will make it easier for whoever is helping you to do this scoring using this template to see whether or not the student has selected the option correctly. So this is what you get to do. For each of the option, for each of the questions, I mean to say, we cut out the correct option. And we're going to do that for all of the questions that we have on this particular sheet. They are 18 in number. Like I mentioned earlier, please forgive the typographical error that occurred. And this is just for a demonstration purpose. I know for sure that we are expected to maintain a certain level of accuracy, but of course, that went without my noticing that there was a typographical error. But notwithstanding, we're still going ahead now. We're cutting off the correct option for up to question 14, 15 over there, and then we'll do the same. So even if I stop at this point, I'm sure you understand what we're supposed to do. So this is what you do for all of the questions that you have, irrespective of the number that they have. Now we're finished cutting. We now have the responses provided by the students. As you can see, one of the students there, Abdurrahman, this is his, if you like to call it, response sheet. And then you have another student, Ahmed Musa. That's his own response sheet as well. And these are the shadings that they have done according to the instructions that were given. Now we're going to go ahead now to perform the marking or scoring, as the case may be. And this is just to place the templates over each item, each response sheet, and then align it in a way that each of them are revealed. Then you go ahead now to put a mark, either right or wrong. If there is a shading, if you can see a shading, that is right. If you cannot see a shading, that is wrong. So you do that for each of the questions without even paying too much attention to what you are doing, because the template has already been set and prepared, and that's what you follow to do that. After which, as you can see me demonstrating in the video, I'll now quickly count how many the student got right. I need to still place the template over it and then do a quick count. Then you are able to quickly resolve that this student or this testee, after counting, got about 8 over 18. I beg your pardon. All right, so we'll check we'll do the same thing for the second student. Put a right mark for where you have seen a shading, and where there is no shading, you score it wrong. Count it. And please, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you can, even if you have 1,000 scripts of a multiple choice test to mark, very easy for you to do. These are the steps that you take to do the marking quickly without any problem. So please, if you like what I have demonstrated to you today, please give me a reward by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing it among your friends and colleagues.